Hello everybody, this is my obligatory November 1st update video. I think I almost always end up making some kind of update video on November 1st, but October was fun. October is over, and this month, this year's, Jesus Christ, Halloween series wasn't everything I wanted it to be, but that's kind of because I kind of had to like turn around and do it all like last minute. So because I wanted to do, as I made a video talking about it. I wanted to do Cry of Fear, but that just was not working out for some reason. So I ended up having to switch it last minute and do Dread Out, which there's two more episodes of Dread Out left, and they are coming. Probably have one up tomorrow, and then the next one following. The next one probably the next day, so tomorrow and Friday we'll finish out Dread Out, and then there's still like a whole half of the Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2021 that I haven't played yet, because and that's because playing that for October this year was kind of like a last minute decision to sort of like supplement the month because I didn't get to do Cry of Fear. So there's like a whole half of that I still will most likely check out, and that'll probably be most of what I upload through November, in addition to like other stuff here and there, will be the rest of the Haunted PS1 Demo Disc. And then I'll try and get back to doing some spicy food videos here and there. The spicy food content and the hot sauces content are few and far between, and they're kind of slow goings. And most of that is because obviously, to get that stuff, I have to buy the hot sauces and the spicy things, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of frugal, I'm kind of stingy, so it's hard for me to, even for like the sake of content, and even if it is genuinely something that I want to try, because I do like trying a lot of those things. It's one of those things where I like have to sometimes force myself to buy it. And other times, even if it's something that I want to buy, it's just not always feasible because of, life and bills and stuff. Like right now, I'm patiently waiting. I've got like half an hour before I have to go back to work, and I'm called like 2.5 hours ago, and I'm patiently waiting on a reply from the local Ford dealership about whether or not I can have an appointment made to get my truck looked at, because it's having issues with a misfire in cylinder 4, which it's been having since intermittently since June, and I cannot figure it out. And the shop I normally go to couldn't figure it out. And there's another like recall on it anyways, something with the airbag, like the airbag inflator was installed wrong or something. So I was like, I'll just try and get it to Ford this time since I've got that recall anyways. And this is a weird, like, unrelated tangent, but it's like I have this '05 Ford Ranger, and it's like one of those things where it's probably time for a new one, and it's getting up there in miles and age. It's almost 20-year-old truck, and everything on it is basically what was on it and in it when it rolled off the assembly line. But it's I guess how I would describe it is I intimately understand Hank Hill's relationship with his Ford Ranger. It's it's literally a situation where this truck has been there for me through the highest and lowest points of my life so far. This truck was there when I moved out of my parents' house. This truck was there when I graduated college. This truck was there when I got engaged. It was there when I got married. And it's been there through all of the lowest rock bottom parts of my life too. So it's like it hasn't, knock on wood, given up on me, and I don't want to give up on it. So for as long as I am feasibly able, I'm gonna try and hang on to this truck and keep it running, by God. So that's what that is. So that's fantastic. And in the meantime, I still have the Mini Cooper that half the time, like, it needs stuff. It needs fixed. It like always needs fixed, but it's always like it's always needlessly expensive because it's a silly European car, because I'm a silly bastard. So it's like half the time I can't be fucked, right? And every time I can be fucked, it's like there's always more important things to pay for, right? And it's like, oh, I mean, the truck's fine, it runs, right? Is what I tell myself. And then like this happens, and then I sit around angrily going, why have two cars if they're always going to be broken? Knowing full well that the answer is because I'm a lazy miser that won't get them fucking fixed. Sorry, that was a weird like side tangent, but that's just what's going on in my life right now. Because why wouldn't it be, right? That's life, right? That's just one thing after the other. Just a series of 1-2 punches, and you just gotta fucking hope that you can take them, right? But back to the actual point of this video. So yeah, that's through November be the rest of the Haunted PS1 demo disc. Then a couple of other things sprinkled here and there. And then December, I'll probably upload a couple things, but usually December around Christmas time, because obviously it's the holidays. So anybody that works in retail or in food or just with the public like I do knows that the holidays can get a little bit busier. Plus December, my birthday is in December, Christmas is in December, and it's like all right off the back of Thanksgiving. So usually around the holidays, I take a break and slow down and don't upload a whole lot. So probably I'm expecting to upload more than I have in the past this December, but it'll be mostly the same deal. So that's what the plan is for the rest of the year. And then starting next year, I'm actually going to try and do a lot more series, because I figured I have a whole lot of games in my Steam library that I've like never played. It doesn't everybody. So I figured I would just go from one end to the other. Like I would start at the A's and go from there, and then like simultaneously start at the top of my Steam library and simultaneously start at the bottom, and then just go from there and try and do some series, try and do a lot of fun things. So I don't know if I'll necessarily play every game in my Steam library all the way through, because sometimes I boot up a game, and even if the game is like cool, sometimes it just doesn't make a good series, you know? Sometimes it just doesn't make good content. Sometimes it's just not fun or interesting or engaging enough for content. So, and sometimes you buy a game that you thought was cool and you boot it up and it's just plain fucking boring. So, but I'm gonna try and do a lot. So expect that. Expect that to be coming in addition to all of the other normal bullshit that I do here. That's probably what 2024 will entail. Mostly because I'm expecting 2024 to hopefully not be as hard as 2023. Like I knew at the beginning of this year that I was settled in for a hard year. Hopefully 2024 will be a little easier, but just in case it isn't, that's why my plan is to just like not have to think about what I'm doing for the channel. I know what I'm doing for the channel. I'm either doing A or Z. And going from there. But yeah, that's everything that is going on currently. So that is, again, the obligatory November 1st update video. I'm thinking back to November of 2017, because this is like a mirror of it, right? Because so November of 2017, Halloween 2017 was still probably my favorite Halloween series. We did Resident Evil Revelations 2 and The Haunted Mansion, and it was the first. In 2017 was the year I moved out of my parents' house, so it was like the first year that I felt like my life was all my own, right? And November 1st, I'm pretty sure it was November 1st. It might not have been on the 1st, but I want to say it was close to it. But I made an update video basically covering like the same things. And I was in a parking lot in this truck in my work shirt. The more things change, the more they stay the same, I guess. Man, weird. That version of me, I think, was a lot happier, or at least a lot less stressed. Maybe a lot happier is the wrong term, but he was a lot less stressed, I think. Definitely didn't have as much to worry about. He felt like he did, but he was fucking wrong. You were wrong and stupid. All right, that's enough rambling. That's it. That's the end of this one. I covered everything I wanted to cover. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for sticking around and being here. And I'll see each and every one of you in whatever video comes next. I say, knowing full well that it's Dread Out. Bye.